the culture in
I was thinking about that. I was looking at a shirt I had bought from Nordstrom's, and I remember that I bought it for my birthday like a couple years ago, and it was like $75 shirt, and it had Bone Thugs and Harmony on it. Don't know why it was that much, but that shirt has the most holes in it. Whereas I've had shirts for like 10 years and they don't have a hole.
Yeah.
The graphics still intact.
Yeah. It's expensive to dress homeless.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's not meant to have holes in it. I'm just saying, like, it has holes in it.
For sure. You buy jeans that are like the entire leg is a hole.
It's a hole and you spend $1,000.
Too much money.
Yeah.
I'd say the most I've ever spent on a t-shirt, $30.
And was it a button up? Was it like was it a dress shirt or was it just a t-shirt?
It was probably a shirt I got from Forever 21 back in the day.
You should have not paid $30 from anything for Forever 21.
It was I think it was a button up, and it was pretty cool. I wore it a lot, but I wore it out. Like I wore it a lot, and that was the most I ever paid. But some people pay like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for shirts, and that's what I'm saying. Like the most I've ever spent on a shirt was like $30 from a Forever 21. Other than that, I usually just wear like blank tees or what do I usually wear?
Or you have all my graphic tees.
Yeah, like the one I'm wearing. No, this is mine.
That is definitely mine.
Is
you
it?
had it so long you think it's yours. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow.
Dang, like my LA shirt you always wear, that shit pisses me off.
That's
too.
a good shirt.
That is a really good shirt.
You know why? That fabric is similar to this fabric.
I know. You
what
steal
is
all
this?
these fabric shirts, which are my
What
favorite.
is this, cotton?
What is this? Wool?
Oh, yeah, no, but graphic tees are pretty chill, but I don't buy clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's like everyone during Christmas is like, get Sonny clothes. Get Sonny clothes or boots. That's it. Because he's not going to do it.
I don't need it.
Or beanies. You like beanies.
When the weather season's right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So did you hear about the Bitcoin billionaire that died recently? I think like yesterday.
No, I
Maybe
didn't.
2 days ago. Dude had $2 billion worth of Bitcoin.
Uh-huh.
And he's dead. And now they're saying they don't think anyone can gain access to his wallet.
Oh.
And he was like one of the first like pioneers of Bitcoin, obviously.
Is he younger or older guy?
Older dude. I mean, he was like 40 something. Young.
When he
Young to
died?
die. Yes, he
Yeah,
just
that's
died.
young.
I think he was like 45.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds-
But he died on the coast, I guess on a boat. Like he like drowned. But I was like, I hate when these stories happen like that. You know?
That's weird.
Right. And I'm like, he just drowned. Who was there? Who was there to say he just drowned? And if he just drowned, why you ain't help him? But I'm gonna look up a story just to see, I guess, a little bit more detail onto it.
But it's funny you said that billionaire died off of his boat in the water. Yesterday, I was watching this real quick thing on, Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's buddy.
I started watching something.
It was a 2020 special they had on it.
Okay.
And it was like parts. And so basically they were talking about her dad. It started off talking about her dad. And the dad was like a big media tycoon in the UK. And so he ended up getting a contract. He bought out, like, I don't know if it was, I don't want to say New York Times, but something in New York. There was a publication in New York he bought out. And so he was like a ultra wealthy billionaire.
Right.
So one night he was on his boat by himself and just like chilling. And, there's media was capturing footage of him throughout the day. Like, so there's pictures of him in the water having a good old time. That next morning, apparently he couldn't be found on his boat. And they're like, well, that's strange. So over like the next day, a couple days, they searched the waters and found him dead in the water. And they're like, well, that's weird. The billionaire died off his boat in the middle of the night. And they said that what's it called? The official said he had a heart attack, but.
Yeah. And they also said like she was seen like destroying documents that were on the boat. See, I must saw a different documentary than you. But I think mine was on Peacock.
Got it.
And yeah, they said she was seen destroying a lot of documents, and that they think he was actually like one of like the shadiest.
Oh, really?
Money men.
Oh,
ever.
okay. I got to look into that.
And that's kind of what they were saying was her dealing with her father made it possible for her to deal with Jeffrey Epstein the way that she did. Because her dad was a really mean man and like really aggressive and like inappropriate.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
He had 9 kids. She was one of 9.
Yeah. But when you have money like that, it's kind of like the Nick Cannon thing. Like when you have money like that, you need to spread your wealth because
Yeah.
there's gonna be one bad egg.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just in relation to what you're saying. But go ahead to your original story.
Oh, so yeah,
Bitcoin?
so it just basically says he was 41. 41. His name was Mircea Popescu. I don't know how to say that, so I probably said it wrong. Has suddenly died, leaving behind a massive crypto fortune that could be worth up to $2 billion. Popescu was reportedly swept away by the current and died on the spot. What?
Oh, that's a
This New York Post.
swept away by the current and died on the spot.
His death
There was
has
no
since
spot.
been
He was
confirmed
swept.
by 3 women who were reportedly known to be close to him, though others have raised questions on whether he's actually dead. His website, which he previously actively maintained, has not been updated since June 23rd, the day of his reported death. Popescu, a controversial figure with documented instances of sexism and bigotry. Okay, we don't have to tear him down at this point, right? But that's interesting, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that, just like Epstein. I don't know if they really died the way that people said they did. Right? McAfee, right? Him being murdered and him putting a tat on himself that said, if I die, it's because I was whacked.
Yeah.
And then he said, if they say I killed myself in my jail cell, no, I was whacked. And that's exactly what they said he did.
So on that subject, did you hear about how just recently this tweet was out where he said, if by chance something happens to me, all the information is on a file that's at this address, blank, 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 Miami, Florida. That building, the apartment was somehow either in the connecting building to the one that fell. That's the weird tie. So some people are saying,
whoa, I did not know that.
Yeah, he's got 31 or 32 terabytes of information, and it's located here. And then apparently that building was connected to whatever adjacent or something to the building we were just address.
Talking about.
Yeah,
that was not demolished, but it fell.
Yeah, right. I'm not doing the story justice, but generally, like that's what the new information is. Yeah, he put a tweet out. But some people are speculating that tweet maybe isn't accurate because knowing how paranoid that guy is, he wouldn't tell you exactly where the files are. Why would he tell you exactly where the files are?
But he also got a reaction. I think he's showing the public the reaction. Right?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're going to do all that they can to get rid of him.
Okay.
And his information. So if he said all my files was at Sonny's house.
Right.
They, regardless if they think it's true or not, Sonny's house is where they're going.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's what he was showing you is like, look at how they're really trailing me. Look at how they're really reacting to everything that I'm doing. It's for a reason.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good observation.
Yeah.
It's crazy though to live that kind of like paranoid life.
Money is a wild thing, man. Yeah. It brings a lot of stuff that I don't know if people realize before the money comes. You have to really be prepared for that. I mean, but he was also going against the government. Like, come on. So, can't do that.
That's where you find your mistake. Going against the government.
That's a gang, bro. They have so many gangs within a gang. You know what I mean?
Gang.
gang. But speaking of the government, right? So we have the Olympics. We were talking about the Olympics last week with Sha'Carri Richardson and all the phenomenal talent that, made it to Tokyo, right? And like how she basically the Olympics showed they ass this week because of how much success we had. That's all that I feel.
That's crazy. When I found out that she tested hot and they revoked, they're suspending her, and that suspension leads to her not being able to complete the trials, which innately she can't go to Tokyo. I was like, wow, like what are you talking about? Russia can do steroids, but we can't have marijuana, THC, CBD.
And
I'm confused.
If anything, it would slow you down.
It's not exactly. It's not a performance enhancing drug.
It's not an enhancer.
So the fact that she was, and I'm sure at the moment during that she wasn't, but I'm sure. Meaning, I'm sure when she was running at the Olympics, but I'm sure she wasn't. It was just in her system.
It's just in her system.
And so it's like, you're just looking. What are we doing here? Did you find that out before she even competed? When did they find that out?
And how is it that you can offer medical marijuana or you can offer weed if you take a COVID test, but you can't but weed is illegal in their eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Like the USA is like, oh no, everybody, weed's fine, everything's great. Nah. You can't smoke weed and run though.
Which is so confusing because the NFL, the NBA, it's not an issue there anymore. And so, are you saying that if like are they say the Olympic basketball team USA team USA?
Oh.
So what happens then if they go to compete and they test hot for marijuana? Are they disqualified too now?
Especially when it's legal.
When it's legal in that sport.
And in that sport.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When it's legal in that sport. So I'm sure, but so when it comes to this track and field, I'm sure they're not testing these track and field people on a daily. No. And I'm sure, or if they are, I'm sure marijuana is not something that they're punishing the track and field athletes for.
Right. And the fact that just so happened, which I said this when it happened, I said, if somehow she's not able to race, a white person is going to replace her. And that is exactly what's happening. The fourth person, the fourth place person, is who they're trying to replace her with. And I think that is so nuts. And people were like, well, why would they be doing that? Because it makes the U.S. Slower and da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, the U.S. don't give a fuck about that. They care about representation, and they do not want a whole bunch of black people representing the United States of America. Let's just be very clear. They do not want that. They will sacrifice a win. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They've done it before. Mm-hmm. They'll sacrifice a win just to have their face be the face. And I think that's so sad. I hope that, Nike said they're standing by her, which I think is amazing. I think that she should still have support, and I think it's going to do nothing but actually bring even more greatness out of her, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and look, the next Olympics in 2028 is going to be in California. So hopefully that makes it so, I don't know, it changes by then.
Well, no, it hadn't have anything to do with the fact that it was in Tokyo. It's the fact that I think they were just like, oh, during the Olympics, you can't test hot for anything, whether we're in California, Tokyo, London.
And how long does it leave your system? How long does it take to leave your system for you? Like, how much time do you need?
I want to know if it's stated somewhere. Like, where does it say that you can't do that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like there was some shady loophole that they pulled.
Oh, so many shady loopholes. She said, I'm that girl. And they were like, We gotta change it up.
That's unfortunate, man.
Super.
You heard about how the NCAA is starting to pay athletes?
Yes. And I think Master P's son was like one of the first to get like a $2 million deal.
Was he?
Yes. He got a deal the next day.
Yeah. They get like endorsements and stuff like that. Like they can't get like tickets. I don't think they get like ticket sale money.
I think it's more endorsements and stuff like that. Yeah. And now Reggie Bush is kind of coming out and being like, well, can I have my Heisman back?
Can I get all my stuff back?
All my stuff back. Because I wasn't.
They put him through the ringer. Because they made an example of him. And then now that is all reversed.
Right. But I wanted to read what the NCAA NIL Rule was.
Okay.
So basically, the NCAA announced an interim policy that allows student athletes from all three divisions to monetize their name, image, and likeness, often referred to as a NIL. So the new policy went into effect July 1st.
So that means moving forward, if the new NCAA football game comes out, the quarterback of USC
is going to get some change.
Right.
Yeah.
Or do you think that for USC or NCAA or EA Sports, I think they make the game, to avoid paying the athletes, say the quarterback is a tall, blonde, white guy. Just to avoid the likeness, what if they make it a short, black, fat guy in the game, but he has the same attributes as the real one?
Wait, what do you mean by attributes? Because he's not going to have the same attributes. Oh,
it's all a video game. They program him.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so he is the white guy, but in the game...
So everybody's going to be looking sloppy, right?
Everybody looks different. The quarterback's the receiver. The receiver's the running back. That's funny.
Hey, I can see because corporations are shady. But the question is now... is this going to have more black students going to black colleges for football? Because now it's like,
potentially,
as long as I'm good now, I can still possibly make money.
I think what can happen is people are going to be getting paid in college and not trying as hard to get to the NFL or to the next level because, right, most people are trying to get to that next level for that big payday. And obviously some people do it for the love and the sport and competition.
Right.
But most people are trying to get the big payday that comes with it. So they're like, well, if I can get paid in college and cash out my senior year and not have to continue and you know, take that money and branch off and do something different, I feel like you can get a lot more of that. You might get a lot more.
Especially if you're in college, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm just doing this to like pay for my college tuition and well, if you get a full ride, and then like to start whatever they really want to do.
Right. So either it might make them more expensive for the NFL to even get them, right? Because if they're like, well, I was getting $2 million my sophomore, junior, and senior year, and you're trying to give me how much?
$10 million for 2 years? Nah, I'm cool.
So I think it's gonna like skew things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I do think it's good that these athletes are getting paid.
Monetization, pretty much. But okay, there's 2 lanes I want to go through. First of all, did you see how that soccer player made like $647 million, Sonny, in 4 years?
No, I didn't know.
$647 million. Let me tell you his name really quick. Hold on. Lionel Messi.
Oh, Messi.
Yeah,
he plays for Barcelona, right?
674 million. I'm sorry, not 47.
Oh,
to add 30 million to that.
Yeah.
Yo.
I remember playing FIFA and I used to pick him.
Sonny,
That's funny.
$674 million.
Soccer players get paid buku chips. Buku chips. You want to talk about a come up? Look up how much Elon made from 2019 to 2020.
Elon Musk?
Yeah, or 2020 to 2021. Go ahead, real quick. Let the peoples know. Pick your job off the floor and tell the people.
Sonny.
What's his?
Sonny, this is 1 year.
Yes, that's 1 year. Tell the people.
Sonny, this is 1 year.
Yeah, tell the people.
Musk has added a whopping $140 billion to his net worth in 2020, bringing the total to $167 billion.
Yep.
That means homeboy only had like what? 13 billion.
No big deal.
Just 13 billion.
No big deal.
Sonny. So he went up like 200%, 300
Chelsea.
billion percent.
Shout out to Lionel Messi, but Elon had the year.
100. Oh my God, 140 billion.
I don't think anyone needs that kind.
He's not real. He's not a real person. That's an alien. Like
he's just manipulating money. He's like,
I mean, because we're now seeing more UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're here.
They've been here.
And for Jeff Bezos to be leaving at the height of like him making a lot of money, I just feel like this is so weird.
You know what could potentially happen? Bezos is on his high horse. He's like, I'm going to the moon, right? I'm going to space.
Please don't kill this man in
he
this
goes,
story.
and then all these little aliens that we keep talking about ain't real. They're gonna be like, yep, we've been waiting on you. Engage. And I think the aliens might blow him up in space.
Why? Why would they want to blow him up?
Why are you here? Why are you up here?
But okay, so wait. I was watching Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory, I watch him almost all the time now because there's so much information that I know goes over my head, so I have to like read. He was saying that they've been basically building on Mars for a while now. He said since
on
19
Mars?
Yeah, he said on another planet. He didn't say specifically, but I'm assuming it's Mars because that's like the closest to us, right?
Take it easy.
All right. Well, on another planet, he's like, they've been building on a whole nother planet for like over 40, 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, so y'all late.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, well, what do you mean? What does building look like? What do you mean? He also put me onto the fact that Spelman and Howard, 2 prominent black schools, are named after white people.
What's the history behind that?
So Spelman is named after the Rothschilds, right? The main Rothschild, whoever that is, his mother, who was an educator and more of an educator, coming up. And he made the school and named it after her. 2 women made the school and named it after her. But he obviously helped.
Was it originally, has it always been a black college?
Yes. So those 2 women, I don't know if it was intended for that, but those 2 women basically were educating black women back then. But I was also thinking like we weren't even free back then. Like
Well, what year are we talking though?
Established in 1881.
1881 is when Spelman was established.
We weren't free till the 19, so it doesn't even matter.
What year were we free? I don't remember.
1965?
Chelsea. No. Not 1960 anything.
Black people?
Grandma was born in 1932.
Right.
You think there was slavery when No. Slavery ended. No, Charles.
Slavery abolished? Oh, 1865. 1865, 1881. Oh, okay, so we were free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely edit the hell out of this part.
Nope.
No, I'm not. I'm
You
not.
gotta
I'm not.
keep it in there.
But yes. Okay, so we were free, but like, yeah.
So they were taking free slaves, or like,
They were
well, this is
taking
like
women, yes,
yeah,
and
they were
educating
taking
them.
women and trying to
Yeah.
educate them.
They started with, I think it was either 30 or 300.
You probably start with 30 and then you get to 300, right?
Yeah, and they were doing it for free.
Yeah, because they're Rothschild. They have money. They don't need it.
I don't think the two women that created it were part of the Rothschilds, but I think he funded it.
Okay, that's interesting.
And there was, and so I think the way of giving back to him was to let him name it after whoever, and it was his mom, who was an educator.
Got it.
But they also said she was like an evil woman. So I was like, I don't know. There was a lot of stuff. I mean, how would I know what's true or what's not, right? That's 18 something, or even before that, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's crazy. Howard was named after a white guy. I'm gonna show you a picture of him.
Oh yeah, he owned slaves.
He owned slaves. Look at that beard.
He owned slaves.
That beard was combed.
Jeez.
His name was Major General Oliver Otis Howard. I wish I could show the people this picture, but look him up.
He looks like he grooms his beard with cocoa butter.
Sonny. It says a native of Maine and graduated from some college in 1850, West Point, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But did it say that was he for black empowerment?
I mean, does it even matter though? Like, it should have changed by now.
Oh, okay. Check it. Okay, right. All black college. We weren't allowed to go to other colleges, so they said, "Here's one for you guys. We'll give you the reject teachers. We'll give you the leftovers." And so, hence, they don't get anyone drafted from the NFL from those schools.
What I find interesting about Howard, and this is kind of like shifting the conversation a little bit, but I find it very interesting that the school that Bill Cosby has donated to the most, being Howard, is the same school that Felicia Rashad is the dean of. Also, the main person defending this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think that is super odd. And the fact that Bill Cosby did not even go to Howard. Interesting. And all she wants to do is give an apology. It doesn't even make sense. Like, how can you defend him and say, I respect the people? What'd you say? I respect the victims and everything.
What she said?
Yeah, she was like, oh, I'm not trying to say that the victims are lying or anything like that. It's like, what are you saying? And what are you saying? You saying he should be free because he's done a lot for the culture? Mm-hmm. Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a take on that.
I feel like she's just as bad as him, for real. In my opinion. I mean, just with that alone, you could have not said anything. You could have just sat there.
Yeah. Unless he has her by the gills.
And that's why I think to myself, it's interesting that the one school he has the most power over, she now has the most power over. And
They could have totally just been in cahoots the entire time.
I believe it.
You know?
I can definitely see how.
Right. I don't know much about what she's done and like how vocal she is, but I do know that she is a supporter of his. And
huge.
I mean, they're probably gonna go on a date soon, seeing how he's out.
Okay, he's married.
Oh,
calm down.
She didn't leave him?
No.
Jeez.
She didn't leave him when it was happening. You cannot tell me not one person didn't call that house and say, listen.
I got some news for you.
Come on, man. And if what's her name said that everybody knew, then the wife knew. Because I think the entertainment industry was even smaller back then.
Yeah, I mean, look, that industry is probably a little sick. It's sick anyways, right? So everyone's like, well, if I keep my mouth shut, then I can probably get that role. If I get that role, I can get that house. My kids will go to better school. Let's just keep it moving. Unfortunately, like, that's what the entertainment industry breeds. It breeds power-hungry people, and it breeds people who need stuff. Desperate. Desperation.
Yo, money is literally the root of all evil, and the older I get, the more scared I get with money.
I don't even know. Is root? I don't know. Okay, I've thought about that.
Okay, let's just for instance, right? This week, Britney Spears, her conservatorship.
Yeah.
That's all about money.
Yes, it is.
Kyle Massey, he now has allegations against him. All about money.
Who's Kyle Massey?
The kid from Disney Channel that was on that. That's So Raven. He was the little brother. Yeah, a little chubby kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has allegations that he was, sending pictures to a 13 or some whatever year old. But his mother, came out and said actually he was having a relationship with her mother. And so he wasn't sending those pictures to her. He was sending the pictures to her mother, but the mother turned it around to try and get money out of him. And since she couldn't get money out of him, she brought up the case into a whole different state. She took the case to a different state.
Man.
Mm-hmm. I guess she's asking for like $2 million. But he can't. I don't think he even has that.
Yo, that's crazy. The scene out there is nuts. Everyone wants. I'll do whatever I got to do to get
Imagine
it.
Jacked up. Like, why are you ruining somebody's life over like your own? Like, that's crazy.
And those are people that I think that those are people that don't believe in karma.
Wait, and then the kicker is, she was sleeping with him when he was 16. And she was, I guess, like over like 7 to 10 years older than him. So either way, she was like 24 or something like that. You're actually a pedophile.
They've been dealing with each other for a long time.
Yes, and that's why the mom was like, "Yo, this shit is crazy. You're trying to make my son feel like come out like a pedophile and shit."
Oh.
But like, really, let's just tell the truth that you were actually the pedophile, and he wasn't sending your daughter any pictures.
I'm glad there's a defense to that.
I'm glad his mom came out, because if he would have stayed quiet, people would have been like, "Oh, another Disney kid down there." Because we just talked about those Disney kids last week, like that are pedophiles and stuff, and I actually believe that they are. But like, I don't know about that one. I don't feel like your mom ain't gonna come out and like if she didn't believe you.
No, well, some may, but yeah,
some may, but I don't know. The passion in his mom's voice was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sure she knows everything. I'm sure she's all up in that situation.
Well, she probably couldn't even say everything. She was just like, "Look,
this woman's crazy. She's soliciting. She's showing pornography to her child."
Something like that.
Basically, you gotta spin that.
So 4th of July is coming up. I think that's tomorrow.
Yep, that's how you timestamp the episode. This came out the day before the 4th of July.
Yes. Okay. So basically, LAPD had confiscated 500 pounds, of explosives fireworks. What they decided to do, because the LAPD is so great and they're so smart and they're so valuable. Right. They decided they were going to detonate that 500 pounds of fireworks. Now you think to yourself, okay, how else you going to get rid of it, I guess? They didn't just detonate the 500 pounds, honey. They detonated the 500 pounds worth of fireworks in front of the house they confiscated it from. So, that ended up with 16 injuries. Sonny, 3 including cops.
What the heck?
And multiple cars exploded. So what they did is they took the 500 pounds of fireworks, put it in $1 million police armored truck, blew it up, Sonny, in the middle of a fucking street in LA. Think about LA streets.
There's video footage of that?
Yes. Think about these, Sonny.
Wait, what?
The video footage, they were so close that once it exploded, everybody's video went like this.
Everyone's cameras just started, oh wow, everyone ran. So wait a minute.
You couldn't even run, it exploded.
So confused. So not only did they confiscate them, they were like, let's use one of our trucks, put all these in it.
$1 million.
That looks like they were bored. They were bored out of their mind.
And they said because it was too dangerous to take it.
No.
To move. Sonny.
Put him in that armored van and drive it somewhere. What are you talking about?
Put one life at risk instead of 16, 17,
what are
18,
we talking
19.
about here?
Sonny, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, okay, let me think.
That is why people say defund the police. They're not saying get rid of them. They're saying stop giving them so much money.
Yeah.
They are having fun out there.
Yeah. How would you get rid of 500 pounds of fireworks? What would you do?
I think I would just put them in, like, I would probably get jugs full of water or something and like put them in. Like, I would do something like that. I'm
only curious because we're saying defund the police, right? They have less funds. So maybe the cheapest way for them to deal with the situation was to literally throw it in. Oh, well, they wasted $1 million, you say. But
they wasted $1 million, and you injure 16 people, which means you're paying for 16 people different medical bills on top of 3 cops that probably are now going to be out. You know how they like to do that. Like, you just wasted almost $5 million right there.
So I'm wondering if it would have cost them more money to do it probably safer. And I'm wondering if it would have cost more money up front to do it a safer way. But they were like, well, no, let's put it in here, set them off. This thing is armored. It's a tank.
Set 'em off. Why couldn't you just put them in water?
Yeah, I mean, but what I was getting at was, okay, like I think it breaks down to, okay, who's going to do that? Whose hours are going to do that? Like, oh, I ain't doing that. I'm here patrolling the streets. That ain't my job. I'm not about to dunk all these fireworks. But you're thinking
like, well, that's the problem. They're thinking with money.
Yeah. No, of course. That's what I'm getting down to.
Yeah.
If they have no money, they start making bad decisions, I'm saying, to compensate for their lack of funds. They don't have no money yet, though.
They have money.
Yeah.
They're just making bad decisions. And this is why we don't need them to make any more decisions. Like, how did you do that?
That goes through approvals. That's all you have to say, yeah, okay. And you ask your boss, hey, boss, we're about to blow this up.
LA streets are this big.
Yeah. What city was it in? Like LA? Oh.
LAPD.
Yeah.
LA.
I thought maybe like, okay, they were like.
Let's see if we can figure out the streets, but I feel like it was like Florence or something. Hold on, let me see.
Oh.
South Central neighborhood.
Oh, they're trying to blow up the neighbor. They're trying to blow up the block.
They said investigators are gaining pieces of it. Okay,
they said, I got it. Let's let them blow themselves up.
17 people were hurt Wednesday night, including nine officers and a federal agent. 9 of the 17 were officers? 9 of the 17 were officers, dumbass. And then one was a federal agent. In the blast, which also flipped and damaged cars and smashed windows in homes and a laundromat, the explosion was heard blocks away. Wow. It could take days to determine why the material exploded inside us. Wow. Yo, they're sick.
Wow. And I was just watching, I was watching last night? SWAT.
Oh, that's
when's the last time you seen
that's
SWAT?
That's a good movie.
Yeah,
that's a good movie.
That's a stacked movie, man.
That was LL.
I
can't remember the white guy's name.
Colin Farrell.
Yep. And
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. Was Vin Diesel on that?
No.
Oh.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Ooh, I love me some Michelle.
Yeah, man, that was a stacked cast. I love it. Yeah,
that was a really good movie.
Yeah, it was really good. Speaking of, who are your favorite actors? Do you have like favorite actors? Are you a TV buff? I don't want to use that title, but do you like movies and film and television?
Yeah, but it's not like one person that like is gonna get me to watch something. Maybe like a Denzel film I always watch. Maybe Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, not Sam. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. I'll always watch.
Like if you see that they're in it, you'll be like, I'll watch it.
I'm more likely to watch it because I feel like there's certain people that just make good films. They don't miss.
Is Will Smith in there? If you see his name on it, yeah, because I've skipped some Will Smith movies.
Because there was that one where he was like young and
Gemini
old.
Man. I didn't watch that one either.
I was like, this is weird.
But I'll be honest, that's probably the only one I didn't watch though out of Will Smith movies. I think I've seen.
It felt like a modern day iRobot connected with that one where he was like the last day of the world.
Yeah, I feel like
What was that? I Am Legend. Mm-hmm. It felt like those two movies together.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, I did my best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, nah. I felt like he was bored one day. I was like, let's just.
And it was a lot of running. It was a lot of running. Like him
Avatar.
chasing himself. Yeah, and it was just so weird. It just felt very computerized.
Okay.
I didn't like it. But I know he's like, he's always trying to be ahead of the curve, so I get it.
Okay, who would
yours be? Because I named about 2 people.
My favorites or the ones that if I see they're in a movie, I'm going to watch it.
I said Denzel, right?
I think so.
Okay, Denzel and Sam. Okay.
So wait, hold on. Are we asking if I had to choose one black male actor to be my favorite? Favorite.
I'm asking you the same exact question you just asked me.
Okay, which is who if I see they're in a movie, I'm going to watch it?
That's not what you asked me.
Yeah, I was like, if you see their name.
Who are your top favorite actors? And then you were like, well, are you a movie buff? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's break it down.
This guy right here, bro. You
right,
wild.
Let's break it down.
Okay.
Black male actor.
Okay.
Just choose one. You obviously have a lot.
I would have to do Denzel then.
Denzel?
Yeah.
He be your number one?
Yeah, off top.
Black female actress. Just off top. That you really like to watch on the screen.
Can I say 2 names?
No, just give me one.
No, I have to say 2.
Just give me the first name of one and the last name of the other.
No. Queen Davis.
All right. So we got Queen Latifah and we got
Viola Davis.
Yeah. All right. Queen Davis.
Because I feel like Viola is so diverse and
she's good. You know what did it for me? That Netflix one where her and Chadwick Boseman That music one.
Oh, not Betty.
I don't remember the name.
Oh my God, we're gonna say it.
Yeah. I watched that and I was like, whoa, because she was in that character. She embodied someone else.
Mama. Oh, May Rainey.
Yeah.
Black Bottom.
May Rainey's
Or
Black Bottom.
Ma Rainey.
Yeah, I think Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah, that was a good one. Like she embodied the whole thing.
Everything about it.
Everything.
Yeah.
Just everything. The
Yeah,
energy.
she was a different person. She was that woman.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder what it was like if she carries that character throughout the day, or if it's action, I'm on, and cut, I'm off. Or if it's like, because Antina, or she'll like embody the person for like a long period of time. So I wonder if that's how it is. Like they're on set and she's just like Ma Rainey all day.
Yeah.
Or if it's like, no, I'm Viola. I'm Viola.
Yeah, I wonder.
Everybody's different.
Shoot her an email.
So who would yours be? One, a black man, black male, and a black woman.
Okay, black male, favorite actor.
And don't say anybody I already said. Don't say anybody I already said. Think a little harder, brother.
The heck?
I already know you.
All right. Someone I'm like, yo, they kill it every time.
Who?
No, I'm thinking. Someone was like, yeah, they kill it every time.
Michael B. Jordan actually is a pretty.
He came
fire
across
actor.
my mind, but not. He's
still young.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I have to say like Denzel still.
I just said
I
don't
know.
say. You can't. You
That's
can't.
not
Okay,
who-
I need a new name.
That's not who you chose though.
Who did I choose?
I don't remember.
Help me, I'm poor.
All right, no, fair enough. Okay. Oh, Jamie Foxx is up there. I usually watch everything he's in. I like him as an actor. I might be Jamie Foxx. For a female black actress.
Did you watch Jamie's new show on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, good. That's why you said that.
The movie?
No, the one with him and his daughter.
Oh no.
Yeah, carry on.
It's whack. Okay, it's whack.
Carry on. Carry on. Who's your woman?
All right, my woman would be. Let's go with.
Regina King is good.
Dang, yeah, Let's list. Can we list some? That would help.
Said,
me.
I
need some help. Let's list them.
All right, Regina King is pretty solid.
Yeah, Regina Hall. She's more on the comedic side, but she's all right on that end.
Yeah, I don't think she's in this list though.
You right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah, she's a peekaboo.
Yeah, you're right. Octavia Spencer.
Octavia. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're just.
She was in
diving
SWAT, and you know what's funny? In that movie, she was just a woman on the stairs talking about, "Y'all better stop roughing that boy up."
She was in Coach Carter. Say you sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been in a lot of movies. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing we always talk about. People don't recognize those first things. You know what I mean? Like, it just, you're in it. You're in the trenches.
Yeah.
But it's like, people feel like you just popped out of nowhere. But nah.
Yeah, like Viola Davis, like Antoine Fisher.
Yeah, I still don't remember her from that movie. I've never seen.
She was the mom.
I didn't really
obviously,
see it. I didn't really see
when
that
he was
movie.
like trying to find his mom, and then he found her, and it was Viola.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
She was just not at all who he thought she was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel bad about when people go through that. But anyways,
Queen Latifah. I heard you say it, but I'm just wondering, like, what has she been? I mean, she doesn't act all that much, but you like when she's in act. You like when she acts. I remember from Bringing Down the House and Taxi.
I think it's because I saw her get that honorary award, and it's just like in my head.
Beauty Shop? What are we talking about here?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just like her. Fuck you.
That's funny.
Yeah, you're right. But at least I said Viola Davis to like cover it up.
Yeah, Viola made more sense.
Mm-hmm. She would have been my number one pick, but I felt like I just needed to give Queen her flowers.
I'm struggling right now with black female actresses.
I know. It's weird.
Because I like a lot of them, but it's like a favorite.
Damn. I mean, but that's also showing something.
I know. And I hope it doesn't show.
No, not about you necessarily, but just about how there's a lack of black women representation in the film.
But if you ask me my favorite
lead actors.
Because we're gonna get to the favorite white actress, I'll draw a blank. I'll probably draw a blank.
I won't draw a blank because I think Leslie Mann is actually pretty fucking good.
Leslie Mann. Oh, the comedian woman.
She's
Judd Apatow's wife.
Apatow's wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's solid to me, but that's to me. Every movie I see her in, she is classically hilarious. 40-Year-Old Virgin. This is 40. What was that movie? Other Woman.
Yep.
What was the not Pineapple? The one before this is 40. The one that was spinoff because they took
Knocked
the Kate
Up.
girl off. Knocked Up. Like every movie she's in, she's a solid actress.
Yeah.
And so I can't take that away from her.
She's also the same person in all the movies.
Well, shit, I like comedies, so.
No, I'm not taking that away from her, but she literally is the same person in all the movies, which is
she's
cool.
my choice.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's might be what you like about her.
Yeah.
She's that person. All right, my favorite female white actress.
Because we skipped your black one because you don't have one.
Oh, yeah, I do. Probably Oprah.
Sonny, get out of Sonny, get you have just officially been kicked off the podcast for saying some bullshit like that.
No,
nah.
right. My favorite. No, I got it. This whole time I've been messing with you. I know who it is.
Oprah.
No, it's You know what? It's probably Taraji. Because I was watching a movie last night called...
Sonny, you are really scraping the barrel with these fucking answers.
Nope. Last night I was watching a movie with Taraji and it called Best of
You know
Enemies.
what? You know who's my favorite? Tina Lifford.
Tina's dope.
Tina's pretty dope.
Tina's dope. But what I was getting at with Taraji is because I was watching a movie last night called Best of Enemies. It's with her and Sam Rockwell. You know him from...
And my favorite male actor would be Nick Ash.
Okay.
All right, carry on.
All right. So Tina and Nick.
I hope that one day I can get them on the podcast.
They're pretty cool. I say the secret is put it in, keep thinking it.
Manifest it.
Manifest it.
All right, you still have a long list to get through. So, black female woman.
Black female woman.
Black female woman.
Taraji.
Okay.
Black male.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
What you said. Look, he changed it. You can't change your answer now. You realize. All right.
Jamie Foxx.
That's an interesting person to say, by the way.
And if I can, you know what? Can I be honest with you? My instinctual answer was Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay, that makes sense.
But because he's in a lot of movies that I've seen a lot of his movies, or he's in a lot of movies that I've seen.
And that's honestly why I said don't pick somebody I did, because I wanted you to like think a little harder. Because
Yeah.
I knew off Soul Man, I knew you were just gonna pick him.
Oh, Soul Man. Yeah.
Soul Man, yeah.
Cold movie. Yeah.
Cold
all right.
movie.
So we got mine. Get out of here. Sit.
You lucky. Oh my gosh. He said, man, you ain't got no dog. He said, yeah, I do.
Some guy was coming to visit his house that he didn't want there. And then so he pretended behind the door to act like he had a dog. He cracked it open and he was like, oh, sit down. And then he was trying to just scare the guy off. It was hilarious.
That was good.
Shout out to that movie.
Wait, I'm
Bernie
surprised
Mac.
you didn't say Eddie Murphy. He's solid. He's
Yeah,
solid.
see, you're right. You're 1,000% right. I could even say, I would say Eddie. Eddie's in there.
Eddie's over Jamie for me. Eddie's
Eddie
way
has
more
not.
talented.
Yeah, Eddie is more talented.
On
I
the
would say they're
comedic-
different though, because Jamie Foxx he brings musical talent to his roles. I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
I'm just saying, I think that Jamie Foxx is a more diverse actor than Eddie Murphy is.
Okay.
That's where I get it there. All right, let's move on. Whites.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
So the male, we want to start with let's start with female, just because male's always first.
So yours is Leslie Mann.
Yes.
Or you want to try again?
No.
Okay. So my white actress would be she's on a lot. Mila Kunis. Hold on. Who else is out there?
Sonny, I would have at least said, what's the heavyset lady?
No, she bothers me. I told you already.
I know, but I would have said,
She curses too
What's her
much.
name?
Melissa McCarthy.
See, you know her name.
Yeah.
You obviously.
She takes some space up in my brain.
Oh, one Jesus. All right, Melissa McCartney for me.
You're Melissa McCarthy?
And Leslie Mann. Those are my two.
Oh, mine's Sandra Bullock. I'll take Sandra.
No, because you didn't even watch The Heat. You said you didn't like that
But
movie.
I've seen all of the miscongenialities. That's what got it for me. And The Proposal.
Oh.
He said,
Love to
from the windows to the wall.
to sweat drop down. All these bitches crawl.
Yeah,
skis.
that was a really good movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That
Betty
was a really
White
good movie.
is.
Betty White. She's still around?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, she's one.
Yeah,
of those
the other one,
legends.
Joan Rivers passed.
The other one.
No, Joan Rivers?
Betty White. Let's see.
What's her name?
Betty White is still alive. She's 99 years old.
What's her birthday?
January 17, 1922.
January 17. So she had an opportunity to be racist and then stop being racist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
For sure.
Okay.
She could have spent half her life as a racist, and the second half, she's like, I'm going to switch it up now. That's how long she's been here.
Nah, because she was around when Harry Belafonte was around, so I don't feel like no one could have passed up on him. Can't be racist around Harry Belafonte. He's just the most beautiful man ever. Ever.
I don't know him. I know the name, but I don't know anything about Harry Belafonte.
Well, do your Googles.
All right, so who's your white guy?
Can you help me like I helped you?
Okay. You've got your Brad Pitts, your Matt Damons, George Clooney's, Mark Wahlberg.
Racist.
Let's get younger. Seth Rogen.
I don't mind watching
Leonardo.
the heavyset dude off of Superbad.
Oh, Jonah Hill.
I'm thinking about that movie Get Him to the Greek. That was such a good movie for me. I really like that movie. I could watch that any day.
That was a good movie.
So, I mean, if I have to reach somewhere, I guess I will go there.
Jonah Hill's someone that you like to watch.
I guess.
Okay, I think my favorite white actor would be Leonardo. He's I like a lot of his.
What's your top movie then?
For it with him?
Yeah.
In it?
Yeah. Like what movie makes you be like, oh yeah?
Oh, The Departed was really good.
Yes.
Shutter Island was really good.
Never seen it.
Okay. I mean, most of his movies I really like. Yeah.
Titanic.
Even when he was younger, he had good movies.
You thought his ass should have stayed out in the water?
In Titanic?
Like she couldn't just spit that door?
What's funny is I probably have seen it, but I don't remember watching that movie. Titanic is too it's not my flavor.
Too long, too white?
Whoa.
Well, you picked him.
Yeah, but I like him. I mean, I can say that I like the movie.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
All right, let's go Latin.
Oh boy, who really?
Let's go Latin.
Okay, I'll say no. I think I'm just gonna say her just cause.
Who?
I was gonna say like Sofia Vergara or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
Nah, I would say J-Lo's pretty tight.
Oh.
J-Lo's not bad. J-Lo's has really good movies.
Yeah, you stole that one. That's a good one.
I didn't steal it. You were not thinking about her.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
But
that movie.
I agree with it.
Okay, what? J-Lo, yes. J-Lo, and then as a male, I would say Latin male. Honestly, the first person that pops in my head is that dude that we know is a Scientologist.
Oh, Michael Pena?
Michael Pena. I feel like he's the only.
He's good.
He's in everything good. Taker. He's in everything good.
Oh,
Crash.
Okay. Yeah, Michael Pena's legit.
So who would you say?
The same ones.
You were gonna say him?
I wasn't thinking him, but I probably would have got to him. Yeah. All right. So let's start female. Latin female.
That's tough.
I thought maybe not. Maybe not actually. Let me see. Trying to think of movies. Oh yes, Selma Hayek.
Oh yeah.
Selma Hayek.
I like her.
Yeah, so do I.
like her.
She's even in something new. She's still working. I like Selma Hayek.
J-Lo was one of the first
Oh, what are you typing? Latin actresses?
Latin actors.
Who else you got?
Eva Longoria.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of her
John
stuff.
Leguizamo.
I was gonna say John Leguizamo. We used to watch him a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wouldn't say, when it comes to actor though, he doesn't necessarily. Well, no, he's been in a lot.
Salma Hayek, America Ferrera.
I don't know.
I don't think she was like Girls in Traveling Pants or whatever. You remember
Okay, I like that girl from Jane the Virgin.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, he's dope.
You like him?
Yeah,
what was that movie we watched all the time?
Sicario. What are you talking about?
No, the one.
Oh, Fear and Loathing.
Yeah,
Fear and Loathing in Las
high as
Vegas.
hell.
That's one of my favorite movies.
That is one of your favorite movies.
That's one of my favorite. That and Young Frankenstein.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the one with John Travolta and Sam.
Oh, Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah, I like that movie too.
Movies.
But yeah, I love that movie as well.
George Lopez.
I literally like,
George Lopez.
I don't care for him as an As an actor.
Oh, Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Jessica Alba.
She's in there.
Antonio Banderas. Zoe Saldana. Didn't realize she was Latin.
She doesn't like black people, so don't talk about her.
That's true. Oh, Benjamin Pratt. Oh, Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo. He spoke to my football team junior year. He came
What
out.
did he tell you guys to keep going?
Keep going, man. You guys gonna be great.
They all say the same thing.
Where's my check?
Cheech. I mean, that's pretty much
Cheech
it.
Marin.
Freddie Prince.
Freddie Prince Jr.
Yeah.
Take
For
it
some
easy.
reason, it looked funny.
Freddie
First
Prince.
of all, he looks dead in one of them.
Wow.
They said he died in 1977.
His dad did.
Oh.
He's a junior.
But they put the same
picture. Yeah. Freddie Prince
okay.
was a comedian.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that was all of them.
No, I like them all actually. All right, so my guy
Wilmer.
was, who did I say? For my Latin man.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, he was in there.
All right.
All right, let's wrap it up with Asian and Middle Eastern.
No, I don't want to keep going down these fucking racist lists.
It is getting pretty.
It's getting bad.
It's getting choppy in these waters.
It's getting real thick. I mean, I don't want to leave everybody out, but like I'm also moving on.
Let's swim on to the next raft.
I found a fun little fact.
What?
That what's the number one cause of bankruptcy in America, and what do you think it would be? I'm sure.
Bad money management.
Sure.
Right.
Right. All right. Well, I'll just give you the answer because I don't know what road you're going down.
Bad money management usually makes you kind of end up bankrupt.
Yeah.
Or you can't be bankrupt with good money management, right?
You can.
For sure. So what's
Healthcare.
Healthcare what?
It says healthcare is what creates bankruptcy in a lot of people.
Oh, like an accident takes place on the job?
Accident, you have medical bills, and it's like that drowns you, and then you have to go bankrupt.
Okay.
It says the number one cause of bankruptcy. That's interesting because it's because a lot of other places and countries don't bankrupt you with healthcare. A lot of healthcare is free. So it's kind of interesting that here it's the one thing that robs us.
Yeah. Well, it tells you how important healthcare is, right? We can start there. Healthcare is like that important. And so let's see, how can we make money? What would be, so like how could you make money on that downside? Who makes money in that?
What do you mean?
Okay, look.
Like the medical?
So
people?
what we're finding out is healthcare is obviously a nation's number one priority, it seems, because in America, the number one cause of bankruptcy is healthcare. Not
62.1% were caused by medical issues.
Right? That's more than half. Okay. So every human needs medical care.
Yeah, for sure.
So people are like, well, if I have to go into bankruptcy to take care of this freaking bad leg, that's what I have to do. Whereas in other countries, I wonder what their number one. Oh, it still must be healthcare.
I'd give up my leg.
What's that?
To not go bankrupt? I'd give up my leg.
You know you can go bankrupt and start over.
I would. Yes.
Okay. Just wait. I'd hate for you to find that out after you cut your leg off.
I could have kept it. No, but I think like I would go bankrupt to keep my life, to save my life. But like a leg, I don't know.
I mean,
Depends on how much money I have.
Well, you don't have any. You're going bankrupt. So what are we talking about?
Well, no, I'm saying like let's say I have $2 million in the bank and they're like it's gonna cost $2.1 million to take your leg off and make sure and get you a prosthetic and.
So okay, you have $2 million in your bank, but you need $10 million to cover all your costs, all your bills. That's when you're upside down, basically, right?
And so what are you gonna do? You're gonna go bankrupt.
Yeah, I'm gonna default. I'm gonna say, let me get that surgery.
He said that for sure. He said, yeah.
And let me get whatever I need. And then say, okay, here's your bill. I can't pay for this. I'm bankrupt. Let's run it back.
Because you get the bill after the surgery, huh?
Sometimes. Well, yeah, usually when you wake up, they'll be like, sir,
here,
can you sign these papers, please?
Yo, they give you that clipboard.
You're just like, I can't see. It's okay. Just put your pen. Just put your pen right here.
Just put your.
I'll help you. I'll even help you move your arm. All right.
Yo. That's
I don't
real.
know, man. The health industry is shady as heck.
Yeah.
You know what it boils down to? Maybe insurance, right? Like, healthcare is general, right? We're talking about healthcare, but like, okay, within that, you've got mainly insurance is the problem. People don't have insurance to get the healthcare.
I thought you have to have insurance.
You don't have to have life insurance. You have to have driving insurance.
I thought you had to have healthcare I thought you have to have healthcare or you get charged. You get a penalty.
In America?
Yeah, you get a penalty.
That's not something that I know about. Let's Google it.
And what would be the Google?
Do you have to have healthcare?
In the United States?
Mm-hmm.
Healthcare insurance coverage is no longer mandatory at the federal level as of January 2019.
Oh, that's recent though.
Yeah.
I
was about to say, I remember someone being like, shit, I need to get healthcare or else I'm going to get a fine. But going without health insurance saves you money since you're not paying premiums, but it could put you at a financial risk if you get injured or develop a serious illness.
Right.
So yeah, okay. So now it's not, which makes sense because that's like right at the start of the pandemic, or right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's like they knew that shit was coming.
Right. They're like, well, let's cut these motherfuckers off.
Said, hey, listen, I ain't
They
trying to
about
pay
to run
what
up our
these
bills.
motherfuckers-
No, that's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But yeah, healthcare, man, but healthcare is important. And especially right when you got a family, because the population's growing. Is
it? Because they're I feel like they're doing population control
they're
with all this shit.
trying. They're trying, but like people are
Yo, I recently had to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
It's sad to me. Like I did not want to.
I know.
Do not want to.
It's like they had you in a headlock, and it's like, are you gonna do it or what? You gonna do it?
All I'm thinking about is my longevity. Like when I have kids or whatever, like I don't know. You know what's gonna happen in 30 years, but I'm sad about it. I've been really sad about it. I've been really depressed about it. I feel like, if anything, I just like actually compromised my health even more. Mm-hmm. Sorry, but I guess it's just been on me, so I had to say it out loud.
Let it out.
Let it out, shawty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So it's been another episode.
We did it again.
We done it again. We're coming back weekly now. Well, we're doing our best.
Yeah.
No one's perfect.
Yeah.
But this is exciting. It's been an exciting ride. I am your host, Chelsea, and I have my favorite co-host,
Lisani,
with me every single week. We killing it. Any last words? You have a put you on before we leave out of here?
Here we go.
Here we go with the
bullshit again. Put you on. What do you mean to put the people on? Sometimes it's easier to read when there's no lights on. You can't see the words.
That's not reading, my brother. That is. But that is a put you on, I guess. If you don't want to read, just read read in the dark. Oh shit. All right, man. So I don't have a put you on this week. I don't know. I feel like we put them on with these topics to be honest. Maybe. Sometimes. Maybe. I know a lot of people didn't know that Howard and Spellman were named after white people.
No, I didn't.
I know that.
I didn't.
But yeah, so shout out to y'all. We'll be back again. Yittity.
Yittity. Let me sing us up out of here one more time.
Yo,
and if you're sick of me doing it, mind your business. Bye.